Contest master, fellow Toastmasters, and guests. This sound was a very integral part of my childhood. I remember listening to many songs in many movies during my childhood days written in honor of this sound. I also remember waking up to this sound on many mornings during my summer holidays. Around this time, a few years back, few decades back actually, most of these decades, I dismissed it as an ordinary sound. I did not even bother knowing about the bird that made this sound because the only three birds I've been familiar with have been the grayish pigeons, the brownish sparrows, and the dull blackish crows. At one point, my life was as bland as the colors I just described. I'd just gone through a painful heartbreak and I was diagnosed with anxiety. And while prescribing the anxiety pills, my therapist told me that it can get quite addicting. So I need to explore alternate ways to heal my mind. Before I could even comprehend what she just said, pandemic hit with full force. And even in the early days of pandemic, I was at my lowest, sinking deeper and deeper into my depression. I was deeply fatigued by the days that were blurring into each other with absolutely no difference between them. It was during one such uneventful days. I happened to be in my balcony, wondering how to get myself out of the rut that I'm in, emptily gazing at the wild bushes that were growing outside. Like a universe answer, a golden shower dropped from heaven. I went closer to the railing to take a better look, but sensing my movement, poof, he vanished. Before I could even understand what just happened, I noticed the glittery guy flitting from one branch to another, sparkling like a miracle. But he also flew away before I could take a good look at him. There was a coconut tree in one corner with no branches and even a hole in its stump, a dead tree. Yet, I noticed a red peek out, followed by a cute little green head. Guys, I've had parrots as my neighbors and I didn't know that for many years. Since that day, as cliched as it may sound, I've never been the same. I was often found in my balcony gazing at all the colors that were eluding me. Very soon, I got a camera to capture all of them. That golden shower that dropped from heaven is this stunning yellow bird that glows golden and is aptly called golden oriole. That noisy guy who was flitting from one branch to another and sparkling away is this small bird as small as my finger, yet blessed with glorious feathers in his neck, in his head and shoulders that glitters purple against the rising sun and is called purple sunbird. Even the green head that was peeping out of that hole in the coconut tree is blessed with a ring of shiny pink feathers around his neck and is called a rose-ringed parakeet, not a parrot. The nearby lake introduced me to more such vibrant colors. The common kingfisher, which wades into the water and gets out, shaking off the droplets, shining bright like a diamond. The painted stork found in the banks of the lake, who actually looks like a painting, especially when he crosses his bright pink legs and puts his head out, showing off his orange beak as though he's posing for my camera. I'm just kidding. Birds do not know that my camera is watching them. That's how they're able to dance like no one is watching, shine and sparkle away to glory. In birds, men are more colorful, vibrant, and glamorous than women are, unlike it is in humankind. But like humans do, birds also show off their good looks to woo their loved ones. Some, though, take it a step further. They pour their hearts out as well. So the sound coo, coo, coo is no ordinary sound. It is a soulful music coming from the deepest recesses of the being of the glossy black male quail, calling from his bright red mouth for a companion to share its life and love with. Dear guys, do I look depressed to you today? Thank you very much. But I know depressed people do not look depressed. Depressed souls don't always cry, But then, eyes do not lie. And through mine, I hope you see the happiness that's inside. Today, I'm off my anxiety pills and I've stunned my therapist on healing so quickly because I found in nature, in birds specifically, sounds and colors that heal. When I sing praises, literally and figuratively, to my therapist and to my birdwatching friends on the miraculous effect birds have had on me, they're not surprised. Apparently, birds leave a therapeutic effect on all its onlookers, and that's a well established fact. No wonder you find many of us birdwatchers do super crazy things. Like waking up in the middle of the night, going to an abandoned spot, sitting amidst the bushes, fighting against all the mosquitoes for hours together, holding heavy camera and binoculars, all for one prized spotting. You're all in it for a reason, sometimes more than one reason. There are 18,000 species of birds and 50 billion of them. There are 6 birds for every one of us. There's enough for all of us to look at and enjoy. So just open your window and take all the beauty that's there. No pressure. Bird watching is not for everyone. And it cannot be everyone's cup of tea. I know that. Yet, I can't help but hope after today, after listening to me, you will see and hear a little bit more than you did until now. Who knows? Tomorrow, even you may hear overflowing love in ordinary sounds. Sounds like coo, 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 contest master.
Thank you. We will now maintain 2 minutes